this. You take everything step by step. But here you have, what's the first thing here? Let's take this out. Let's take that out. We don't need that right now. What happens right here?
A hi-hat and then a bass.
Let's hear it happen. Cool. That's one. It's the first thing. Cool. Same thing here. Same thing. All right. If you remember this figure, do you remember how this figure sounds?
No.
All right. Cool. So try to keep this stuff pretty familiar, so you can just be like, boom, right to it. I have shown you this a few times. It's a 16th note minus this 2 center notes. So if you had kind of 16th note.
1, yeah.
Perfect. So this would be 1. 1. So it sounds. Cool. So this would be your 1, 1, 3, and You still, no, again. Not even again, first. What kind of notes are the hi-hats being played at?
Quarters.
These are quarter notes? Quarters usually mean total number 4. How many times did I write the numbers? Write an X up there.
8 notes.
Exactly. You see 8 X's, correct? Indicate hi-hats. So just remember that you have to recognize that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and also, that's not really always your telltale thing. Not at all. In this case, absolutely. This is your telltale sign. Because remember, quarter note. 1 flag makes it an 8th. 2 is a 16th, 32nd, 64th, so on. Cool. So going back, that's a quarter note. There's no flag there. Cool. There is a flag here because that's why I drew this bar to indicate a flag to meet this other flag.
Okay.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
If you were doing something like this, you can even see that, which I'm glad I don't need it. But if there were another line in the center, that'd be a 16th note. So that'd be 2 flags.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So let's make sure we can handle this. So let's just 1 and up. Don't go to 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So just handle right up to here. Good. This is not directly beneath this. This is not right below this. This is slightly to the right.
So
this is
it'd be like this and
1. Go ahead. What comes next? And then. So. Exactly. And remember, it's just saying a 16th note with your feet minus the 2 center notes. It's like you were going kick, 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 kick. Instead, you're going kick, kick. Cool. So 1 and up. 1 and up. Go ahead and try that. There you go. 1 and up. Is this cool?
okay.
That'll be how you count that, and the rest of it you'll be able to understand that on your own. So, how's this play out?
1 yeah, no.
Let me see.
1 and
Exactly.
1.
So, go ahead and play that and say that. Yeah, play and say.
1 and
Play. I didn't hear you. I didn't hear this. I heard you say that, but I didn't hear you play this. So play everything and say it. 1 and up. 1. Exactly. Cool. Do it again. Alright, I'm taking this away now. Alright, so you don't need to rely on this right now all the time. Now go ahead and play that.
1.
Cool. Alright, is your snare hand ready? Alright, play it again. Cool. Alright. What happens here?
Wait.
Just right here. I apologize. That's totally my fault. Okay. So try to count. So it's 1 and up, 2 and 1. Try again. 1. Done deal. This. What do you notice about this and this? Exactly. That's 3 and this is 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And so 1 and up 2 and 3 and up 4 and play that first line. that you know that's not right. Play it until exactly how it sounds is 1 and up 2 and 3 and up 4 and this is your job, is to keep this here. Cool? The whole time your hi-hats are doing this. Go slower. 1 and up 2 and 3 and up 4 and that's kick. Kick. Almost. This repeats. Once you've done this once, do it a second time. Cool. Play this for me. This makes it 1 bar, obviously. This is 4 beats. Play me 4 bars of this top one, please. With confidence, and every time like get better, and every time also say I have it. You know, cool. I'm starting you over. Part of the other part of it that you recognize when 4 is over. Cool. So let's make sure that you do recognize that. Play it now a little faster. Just push yourself a little faster and keep your own pace. But 4 bars exactly. That means once that is played, you stop. Excellent, cool. So the only slight difference is because I don't know, it could be that stuff, but just every either beat 1 or beat 3. Just be sure that you remember it's as simple as cool. You just want to have a good strong start. Okay, move on to the second line. This is about to be a piece of cake. This seems like hieroglyphics.
Yeah.
You know. All right, this is about to be so simple, because look at, here's one thing you can recognize. In fact, 2 things you can recognize. The kick pattern is exactly the same, all right, and the hi-hats are in the same place. The only thing here is you just have a snare drum that's alone by itself. But you've got 4 sounds. 1, E, and
Okay.
See how that works though?
Yeah.
Cool. I got the flag right there. It tells you that's a 16th note value. All right. Cool. So put that together. It lasts for 1 beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Let's go a little slower. 1 beat and 3 and 3 and 4 and so put this one together.
So are they the same as the first one? Like it's the same time?
Same time.
Like the hi-hat and the bass?
Yeah.
Okay.
The only thing I've added is just this.
Yeah, because from my point, it looks like there's like slightly different.
Oh yeah. Promise, there's not much difference other than just this one little tricky thing. Okay. Beautiful. Wait, how does the 16th note sound when you count?
1 Indiana.
Say it slower and a little bit more clear. Don't say California, say California. So how did you say a 16th note?
1 Indiana.
Beautiful. So how you articulate it, match the sound. 1 E and so you can clearly know that you fit it into that space. You compartmentalize your notes.
Okay.
You know that means? Compartmentalize.
Isn't like just like put it in the spot, kind of?
Beautiful. Put it in the right spot. Cool. Beautiful, dude. And what happens here? Notice anything similar?
The same thing.
Boom. When you get here, this might throw you something else, but it's not even that hard at all. This is so hit this and then hit this. So this far. Done deal. Let's go here. Let's go. Let's finish this up. Done deal. All right. So play this. Cool. 4 bars. That was excellent.
Thanks.
All right, so now the idea is to put all this together. This is a 2-bar phrase, which will give you one sound. So like, if you have in music a guitar player, pianist, or a melodic player, and they say, okay, I've got a phrase that's 2 bars long. That means, okay, the first 4 beats, you can play whatever you want. The second 4 beats, maybe don't play it exactly like the first 4 ones, you know? So that's what makes it a 2-bar phrase. So a 2-bar phrase on a guitar could be like, actually, yeah, Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit, you know, is a 2-bar phrase. It's a all right, it's different. The first half and the second half are different. Cool. This is a 2-bar phrase. So with all that yada yada yada, play this for 4 measures.
Both, like, so it's the top one and then the second one for that. That's 1. Okay.
Well, no. The top one makes 1. The second one makes 2.
Okay, so it's like 1, 2, 1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's it. Close. First one and the third one are the same. Once you get that first one, repeat yourself.
Okay, yeah, see, they look like.
I know.
Yeah.
There's a reason for that. This is gonna get far worse when it's on a piece of paper this big too. So you gotta like see it clearly.
Okay.
That would be it. Excellent. Cool.
Okay.
All right. So let's see you handle that again. All right. Now, so far though, looking at it, does it look a little bit more recognizable?
Yeah.
Well, easier to understand. This is quite advanced, to be totally honest with you. Being able to understand this stuff will make it so much easier to, like, getting Fairly Local, for instance, and Teen Spirit. Cool.
Okay.
All right, let's try again. Let's try again. 4 bars. Cool. All right. So what sounds good is that hopefully you can notice that your hi-hats are just on a constant. You know, and eventually over time when you're starting to do that and you have other things, you got this going on top, and then you're able to control something under here and under here and under here. You know, like having this is keeping time, and this just makes things so much easier. Cool. Then you can start getting tricky with all that other stuff. Cool. All right, so we're gonna add a lead in, and a lead in is just, well, I've been doing this the same. So let's just try a triplet. So just watch what it looks like. Triplet, and then here is where we're gonna throw this into play. Right here. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. These markers are a little wonky. But okay. So right up here is just a crash cymbal. All right. So before we get to that lead in, this right here, if this is 1, This has been 1, okay? You just replace this with this. Cool? So once you hit this, you go right here. Don't start again. So it's just 1, 2, and 3, 4, and cool. Let's hear you get that. Cool, excellent. Done good. Now just lead it, and then there.
Okay.
So that's the concept. Now that you can read that and understand that, beautiful golden. I don't need to perfect that here at all, but you're doing great. So, but eventually turn it into, you know, something that's got your style, your flavor on it, but you want to liven it up. So. See how that works a little bit more? You know, and then as you get better and better, that'll sound even tighter and tighter. Cool? So that's the idea. Dude, you can play all that now. That's totally in you. It's in you. So now you should have what it takes to begin it, being able to teach that to someone. Cool. If you will come while the substitute is here, he's my own personal friend. He's a good dude. You know, he's a nice guy. He's not crazy into like having to read things. You know, so if you do come the week I have a sub, just talk music with him. You know, like ask him questions about like cool songs. You know, drummers maybe he knows or whatever. You know, you can keep it a little bit, you know, laxed or whatever you want to do. Fairly local, right? That's our tune, right?
I think it was Ride.
Oh, Ride. We're going Ride. Okay. Oh yeah, you were kind of crushing that song, dude.
Thanks.
Kind of rad on that thing, like super rad. Yeah, it's tight, good tight 16ths. Want to play with it?
Sure.
All right, let's play with it.
I also got the double snare that you taught me.
Okay, for this tune?
2 weeks ago, I think it was. Because I wasn't here last time.
Or is it for this tune?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was that.
Oh, right. Okay, that was the way to play with it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was yeah. There it is. Yeah, so you can throw it in there. Get it in there.
Peace in the sun's peace of mind. I know it's hard sometimes.
should have that online because we looked at it last time.
I think I have it.
Okay, we should. Yeah, it's not really hard to find. You want to just pretty much. Because if anything, you just want to be able to familiarize yourself with. Yeah, we did pull it up. So. You want to just familiarize yourself with just this groove right here. This is the whole song right there. You know, it's 16th notes on the hi-hat, just as you have. You've got your accents, 1 E and So 1 E and sorry. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and boom. All right, and that's how it starts. So you see this figure?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of this is what we're playing today. I'm covering up those notes, okay? But now I'll put them back, and this is what you're playing. Cool. So got that far? So try that. That's 1 E and 2 E and. Excellent.
Can I ask you a question real quick? Look at his hands. Because I'm hearing the sticks hitting a lot, and I know we brought it up before.
Right.
Are the hands in the right spot and doing the right thing?
Let's see what you got. Okay. Well, I can tell you committing to it. You know, because if you're doing it softly and you're playing softly, doing it harder will do the same thing. And it'll kind of wake you up, stop you, get you out of that. So that's why I tell you, play with the full forte. You know, like don't guess your body through it. Make your body know it. Only because your movements have to be more, for Chase's movements should be a little bit more, intentional. You know, he's doing it excellently. It's just that when you practice, it's different than the performance for some moments. Practice digging in the drum a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, like you know, just remember your posture and your technique. All right, it'll help you. And remember, there's never an instruction where your sticks would have to come up at the same time. So that's simply just user error. That's all it is. Cool, but it's so easy to fix if you commit to like playing full on. And that's honestly the best way to go about it. You know, you're learning how to ride a bike. You know, at some point you're gonna have to like be okay with not always pedaling and being able to go a little faster and keep your balance. Okay, so like this is like be okay with being stronger and faster and keeping your sound consistent. Keep your sticks out of the way.
So when you're hitting the hi-hat and you're doing those 16ths, whatever they are,
Okay.
I see the hand like and the angle of the stick, and it's kind of like a 45-degree angle coming at it instead of like being up higher and being more like parallel. How would you do that? I mean, how's your grip, and how do you like when you're hitting?
So
if you were to do that,
your triangle chase, you know, like if you got your triangle dude, you can see that, you know, just pretty much you're taking your stick over. So your most important thing to do is that's why we practice our rudiments often, is because when you're practicing your rudiments, I have to use this one, but when you're practicing this way correctly, right? Getting used to this, so just playing on a surface, up and down, up and down, up and down. And you have to do simultaneous. I did nothing to switch to shift this. So if you are practicing your technique doing this, or whatever you do it, you keep a steady hand. And then the only thing that changes is instead of doing this, this just comes up and goes here. So you have a very used to body of doing this. So that's why we practice the rudiments, because the rudiments are meant to have you very familiar with this feeling. So when your blind eye is up here looking at other drums, you still have this no matter what. Okay, so practicing your paradiddles with those full your intention. Okay, that's the best way to go about it. Playing the drums is going to get you good at playing the drums, but playing a snare is going to make you a good drummer. Cool?
Okay.
Yeah, so take that part pretty serious. Like I mentioned before, whatever you put in your hands, you can put to the rest of your body. you know.
Mhm.
So that's pretty much it, you know. Technique just takes a long time, lots of good practice, good kind of practice. That's it. Cool.
Dad will be quiet now.
Let me see how much they're out there.
Well, we have an hour.
Oh, do we really?
Yeah, today's an hour because we missed last week.
Oh, that really helps my
We didn't realize that if they don't get a hold of us, they cancel on us. So he showed up last week with Mom, and they said sorry, we took you off the list, put somebody else in place.
Am I not here?
I think we were here. It's just they tried to call him, they didn't get a contact, so they just took us off.
Yeah, something was off because I know I should have seen you. Okay, cool. So here, Chase, I'm gonna. So, like I was trying to mention to you, you know, is practicing. It's gonna get you in a really good habit. You know, you want to be able to play and do this. Things like this will help you. Keeping your sticks out of the way on your own. Whatever extremes you need to take, but you want to start to practice this. Keep your sticks out of the way. Cool? So, if you're practicing your rudiments, like I mentioned, I've done nothing different to position myself here, so it still feels the same when I come to my backbeat. Cool? There's an energy that you want, like when you pull up, it's to breathe in. When you push down, you know, you play down, it's to exhale. So you breathe in, and you pull, and you push it out. So you want to feel a simultaneous energy of the hands and the whole thought process coming outward. You know, that's what's going to keep you from separating things. Why your sticks cross is because your mind is separating each instruction when it's really telling you, okay, this is pretty much what it's trying to say, but what it really means is you can be stark and, you know, really stocky about it if you want, you know, but it's music, so it's a message more than it is an instruction. Okay, so the idea is to throw your energy, because there's more kicks there, there's more notes there, but it's really just seems boring as heck to be able to be, but there's something so beautiful in that when you can control that well. So if you remember your first day, that's pretty much what we did. We did a 2 movement thing, but it was in 4 parts. Or 4 parts, 2 movements. Cool? If you can handle that, a little bit more instruction will keep everything the same. This is what I want you to understand. My whole point is everything is still just one simple thing. You can do this very strong, and you can do this very strong. I give you more things when it comes time for you to do this or this. Always have that down. Cool? So like you get a figure like that. Alright? You just know what it says backbeat. Okay, I always do this. I always do this. You stop doing this at some point. You're not playing like this, you know. You're not playing like this. At some point you've been doing this. Practice doing that for so long that it's a habit that you only go down. So cool. And then 2 is the same as that. So when I get to that 2, I'm still referencing myself feeling just like I'm playing the most simple. So I'm like, oh, familiar. Cool. And that 1 right there, even though there's all this other stuff coming, it's still just I feel that and I feel that. That and that. The other stuff makes the beat sound cool, no matter what. It is. extra. That's all that is. Cool. All right. So let's now try to get into when you get your kit and stuff. Let's try to get some rudiments in there. 5-stroke roll. So let's try that. We're gonna go simple beat, just 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, but we're gonna have our lead in fill. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Cool?
Okay.
Cool. Just 5 strokes. Right, right, left, left, right. Right, right, left, left, right. Now try that with single strokes. So maybe you can push the speed a little bit. Catch up, gotta keep up, keep up. 3, 4, 1, and 2. Yeah, so play the groove first. Just play the groove to stay on time on the beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Not the fill, play the groove. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Stay there. Stay in that pocket till you have it. Remember, when you do your fill, there is going to be a moment where that 2 and the 4 are on the snare. It's going to be, so you got click, 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 click. All right, there's a moment where the click is the same as your backbeat, so I want you to still make sure it doesn't sound any different. This here's what I mean. So. So if there are other notes, the one that has been there is still just as recognizable. You don't change much. You don't change anything, okay? So let's go that again. Once you get past 110 today. That's good though so far. 2, 3, 4. And go a little bit longer. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. 1, 2. I'll tell you when the fill comes up. 1, 2, 3, 4. You notice any difference at all? Are you noticing like your hands and your groove? Do they feel exactly the same?
Yeah.
All right. We've got a recording of it, so you'll be able to check your your thoughts later. So let's try that again. You want it to feel equal. That's all it is. Okay. So let's get this for a couple more bars, and we're gonna kick her up. 3, 4. Slightly off. You want to be right on that. Sa da 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 ah, sa da 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 ah. Repetition. This is getting you strong. Cool, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Precisely what that figure is. You hear that guitar doing that? Da, 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 da. Cool, that's yours. It's the very same finger. Like that, just that little, that little 5-stroke roll number. You can move that on the kit now. If you can get your hands right, like you can put the rest of the sources everywhere else. So you got got a foot also. It's getting the timing right. If you play drums, you can do this. Get your hands right, and the rest of the body will follow. So if you got, then you got. So try that with your hands. So just 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Make it easy on yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right, left, right, left, right. You're good. Finish up here. You can go 2 here. You see that again? So you can also even try this. If you don't want to use this twice, you can. So think about it just how you use your 5-stroke roll. So, try that. My bad. Hit it again. similar. So because that's the only thing is like your backbeat sounds good because the volume's up, but you know, make sure that you get it because when Chase goes to play real drums, man, you're gonna be a stud. You know, for real. You just get this is gonna be a little difficult with feel because of rubber and plastic pads, but you also have plastic pads for your snare drums too because you know. Everything's made out of plastic, but this mesh is a little different than the surface stuff. But your feel might be a little different, but your sound should be pretty great. You know, just make sure that you're practicing full on. Cool. So, in fact, here, let's groove this. This won't be exactly the same groove, but he's gonna go. I need somebody, someone. So it's gonna go like this. It's gonna go. I just want you to go. Try that. One and a two. Right here. And a 2 and a 3 and a 4. And a 2 and a 3 and a click. Woo. Nice. Play with this guy for a sec. I'll tell you what I got to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is on you. Is your timing is cycle your timing how you know what should cycle around. So this just takes a good ear and just good, I don't know, just listen to your music. Cool? If you did it once smooth, try to copy that thing. And then our motto should be if you've done it twice, you've done it once. Cool. Okay. So try again. Seems it never ends. Totally cool. So also here's the last little bit too. Is when you're cycling things and you're listening to music, there's a perfect breath in there. Where it's like after you've done that, that thing right there, give that all the space it needs to kind of echo and leave one beat. So that's over. That perfect little is where you have space to kind of take a breath, but then you start that next one as soon as that. Cool? So far, dude. Excellent. Just want to make sure that you love your timing. You must love your timing. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. let's see. Ride, correct? Well, we kind of, you know what? You have what you need to practice that. You know, I want you to get tight end. More questions you have should be about how can I make it more interesting. But the one, you know, should remain that you can play this thing here. Get over here, you. Can't you tell me? Oh, we have a computer freeze. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that you can play this, okay? That's what you need to do for that tune ride. Get yourself strong here at this exact thing, cool? And then once you have that, then you can be like, okay, how can we spice it up some? Okay, that's for you later, but this is your job right now. Everything you need is right in here. And can you read this well? All right, dude. You're so money right there. Okay. Let me take you. So every once in a while, you gotta kind of break free from that stuff, you know, all the aggressive stuff, and give yourself like a little vibe, you know, and like there's some sweet pockets in these types of songs, you know. That word pocket, you know kind of what that means. Pocket is like when the instruments are so tight, like nobody's loose over there. That person's clearly listening to that person. They're listening to that person. It's just like it's so tight. It's in a pocket. Songs like this, smooth pocket. It's a little easy, crazy, but the beauty is in like how skillfully they release that last feeling. It's got pocket. Listen to the drums. It's not about the drums. It's whatever you're thinking. But you want to have this
just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day.
Got you right here. I got you right here. Can I give it to you right now? Sure. Okay, because.
Or text Jen, because she's in charge of it. Do you have a number?
I have like 5 numbers from here, and I'm not sure who's who, but I'm pretty sure. Do you recognize the number? Sorry, gentlemen.
Sorry.
I got it. Look at this. Look at it.
You have like no breaks, dude.
I know this is hard.
714-726-5751.
Show me something. Ta-dum-ts.
714-726-5751.
Dum-ts, dum-ts, dum-ts.
Okay. So, that's a good tune for that. Let's see. I got another one I think you're gonna like too. And this one's a cool song because this is just super awesome. Let's go. Goodness gracious. All right, check this out. All right, so this might be a really great song for you to go home and practice too. This song's just super cool, and it's got a long kind of a build-up, but pocket and groove, weird and just awesome. If you ask me, it's a cool song, except when it does this, Chase. Alright, this is going to work your 16ths on your right hand. And you also get your pea soup. And that little lick goes in a different place. So it's not as common. You got it. Like this would be your song. Practice along with rhyme. It's about the same tempo. Then it's going to be your ideas. That piece of I want to be able to control that. Like however you practice this, I just want to be able to find that little tune. This is your other practice song. Okay, we'll come back to and play it. Now, remember the hip hop groove? Isn't that little guy? Let's see. That was 145, Joe.
130.
30.
Oh, okay, we're past. Okay.
Okay.
This will be your. Yeah, so this will be what we'll keep it for today. Cool. All right. This is.